back to I'll Be Damn. It's your boy, Sir Charles.
Uniqua. Nick Nicole.
And Jordan.
Raw!
Yeah. Neat Nicole likes to boast. Aunt Jordan likes to roast. Sir Charles keeps it crisp. She cues the butter to the toast. Now it's time to keep it real. Competition not close. One stop for debating reality shows and this kids be the mo. I'll be damn. I'll be damn, I'll be damn. Podcast going ham. I'll be damn.
Welcome back, guys, to I'll Be Damn. It's your boy, Aunt Jordan.
Nick Nicole. Uniqua.
Sir Charles.
And this is also sponsored by Sweet Beat, the rhythm of life. And today we're going to talk about, what's the topic on here?
The topic today is Best Man Finals Chapter. Oh, it's at the end of Finals
It's going to be more than
Chapters.
one season, I'm guessing.
No,
It was a
series.
series.
Okay.
And we're talking about one specific part that pertains to real life, and I believe it was episode 8,
Yeah, it was the last one.
where Harper and Robin were getting a divorce, and Robin decided that she wanted to take her and her child to Ghana. And Tay Diggs wasn't really feeling that. So it caused a big controversy on social media, and a lot of people were referring to Sanaa Lathan's character as the devil, as her being selfish. So we would like to talk about that topic today, and we can start with the ladies. Particularly you, Miss Uniqua. Can you tell us your feeling, your thoughts on that particular scene? Go ahead.
Will. I feel like she wasn't the devil. They agreed as a family to go, right?
Mhm.
He said yes. Once again, they get back in town. Things are going bad with his business. She has to put her business to the side and let him shine. Then he started falling off on the family. He wasn't paying attention to his family. They need, so she wanted a divorce, and she took her child where they wanted to go. They all agreed to it.
No,
It's best
they
interest.
did not.
They did agree to it. When they was on the boat and they were leaving, and she was like, "How about we just stay?" He agreed.
Did you not? I mean, I know now you're smart enough to see that was most sarcastic. I'm just bullshitting. Yes, it's possible because of all her ventures that she has been doing through the whole episode and through the movies.
Mhm.
She was jumping from here, 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 and here. So he thought this was another one of her things where she's just speaking like you said before. He was just speaking, and she wasn't really thinking about doing that. You could see that he was not serious when he said just stay here. He took that as like she was playing.
Yeah, but if he would have paid attention to his wife, he would have noticed on the trip that's all she was doing. So why take that as why anything she do has to be she just bullshit. Why can't he
what
just
is
be?
Ghana what is Ghana going to do? Going to Ghana, if they have a complete life, their family, their children, the business, what put food on their table is not in Ghana.
What do you mean?
What's the point of going to Ghana? What would
Because
be the point of
she felt more freedom there. She felt more at peace. She had her little business with that lady that had the little island restaurant.
They
They weren't even in Ghana.
Yeah, no, that was on.
That
was the wedding.
That was the
Yeah, that
wedding.
was the wedding. They weren't even in
That
Ghana.
was in
Okay,
Jamaica.
but that was her vision. That's what she wanted to do.
But see, the thing is that what does that got to do? Okay, her going to Ghana. She want to go to Ghana. Then go to Ghana. What does that got to do with Tay Diggs and the child? What's that got to do with the child? Forget the
Because
deal.
she wanted
What's that got to do with the
because
child?
because she wanted her daughter in a place where her daughter sees more of her. She doesn't have to answer to all the questions about race and her hair. She said
Plenty
it
of
in the
black
movie.
people. Where
She
she's
in
at.
Harlem.
She in Harlem. She wanted to stay in Harlem.
I mean, I understood it. I got it.
I mean, yeah, but African people don't even mess with
Okay,
us
so
like
what's-
that. They don't even
what's-
mess with Americans like
So
that.
what's wrong with her? What's the problem with her going?
No, the problem ain't her going. The problem is she wants to take her child away from the man. Like you're stripping the child of their parents. Like
But isn't that what happens with divorce anyway?
no, there's things called co-parenting. Like
That's what they were gonna do.
how
though.
can
No,
you
you can't
co-parent from
co-parent.
another country?
You can't co-parent from another country.
You can barely get guys to co-parent from fucking 2 cities away.
You can barely get guys to co-parent. Period.
No,
Let's rewind.
Okay,
She-
can I?
Go ahead.
Can I?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So watching that. Robin?
Yeah,
Okay.
Robin.
Robin had a very interesting character and played an interesting role that whole series. It was very far off from the normal characters in a sense that she was reaching the entire time. And it got worse and worse and worse. So first it was, oh, we're on this island, let's check this little restaurant out. Then it was, ooh, I want to experience more and see more. And then I think she started resenting Harper because he was able to do what he wanted to do and she couldn't. So that's whenever I think she not became revengeful, but she was like, well, you're doing what I'm doing, so I want to do what I want to do. I want to take my daughter to Ghana. Now,
No.
hold on. As a mother, I'm not a mother, but I feel like women, especially that have children, they feel like their child is best with them. Like if they had to pick whether the child is better with the father or the mother, they would always pick them. So in her decision making, her child going with her is natural for her.
But if she thought that, why would she lie and sneakily do it?
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
That's why I said let's
she
rewind.
did.
Harper gave her primary custody, one, because he thought that they were going to
Stay
stay.
here.
Because that's the whole thing about divorce. Who's going to keep primary custody? He already signed that.
He
time.
gave her
Saying,
every
hey, 'cause I'm thinking you're going to stay here.
Yes.
Had he known that she was going to want to go to Ghana, hence why she sprung it on him like she did, he wouldn't have.
He wouldn't have gave up.
He would have already been fighting for custody or joint custody at that.
Yes.
So she tricked him and said, yeah. He's like, no, she can have everything. Blah 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 blah. They can have the house. She's like, I don't want the house. Well, where y'all gonna live? And she said,
We're going to
Ghana. And then that's when they split.
Right, but
And he
I
said,
look
"You're
at
not
it-
taking my child to Ghana. When am I supposed to see my daughter?" She was like, "You can. You're open to see your daughter anytime." No,
Right.
Yeah.
You can't open to see her in
Okay,
Ghana.
I look at it this way: the whole marriage, even when they first got together, the first two movies, it was always him being put first, her business, her wants on the back burner. In the movie, they shine more light on how he was always out of town, neglecting his family. So she finally was like,
Is he neglecting or is he
He
providing?
provided.
he's providing, but at the same time he's neglecting.
Okay.
You can be a provider and still pay attention to your family.
So
a real man knows how to do both.
So within that neglect, when one time did she mention it?
What do you mean?
All three movies in the series, when did she finally mention that?
I mean, she said in the counseling why she didn't say
In the
nothing,
counseling at
because
the
she didn't want to
very
look as a nagger.
who fault is that?
But at this,
No, who fault is that?
that is true.
Her
but I like how men are just throwing out everything that he did. It's like y'all just nah, he didn't do nothing wrong.
It's
the bad
not
person.
that he didn't do anything wrong. The thing is, as you going through life in a relationship as a person with a wife, kids, when you're going to be a provider and you're going to try to put food on the table, if you do not change anything you're doing as far as your body language, any of those things, like they said in the counselor, she never told him one time. So therefore, he didn't know that was even an issue because she went doing everyday life as normal, like it was nothing.
So
She
when
was
he bought
holding
that
it
house, when he bought that house, and she mentioned and showed that she wasn't interested.
No. She said she didn't want the house because she wanted to stay in Harlem. So
Right.
after they talked about their whole situation, she came to him and said she wanted the house. So he went.
to make him
That's
happy.
her fault.
That's her fault.
That's not. She's just being
No,
considerate of her husband.
Sometimes, babe.
No.
No. Sometimes you have to. No matter how much you want to please your husband or make him happy, even though he was super ecstatic about having that house. If that's not what you want, then just say that's not what you want. Period. You don't keep putting yourself on the back burner. It's not fair for me to, especially if I know, to let me keep putting you on the back burner while I'm getting everything that I want.
But as a husband, knowing the kind of woman she was, that she had her own business, she had her own when they met. Why is he not thinking about that?
He
why
already
is he not
did.
like, damn.
She changed her profession 15 different times.
Babe, if you watch the first
Yeah.
movie,
I
she
don't
did
remember
not.
that.
No, that's what I'm saying. You gotta watch all of the best
I did.
man.
She was
The
a-
first
Kept
movie,
changing
she
what
did
she
not
wanted
know
to
what
do.
she wanted to do.
She was doing the chef stuff.
Yes, that's when they first entered the movie. But he
Right.
expressed saying, "Oh, well, you wanted to do this. You wanted
He
to do this."
named all the
and she
things she
said,
wanted to do.
"I think I finally found my passion." When somebody is not clear on what they want to do with their life, they're searching for different
He was
things.
talking
they
about how
can
he
do.
was
But
spending
what
money
is
on
wrong
her.
with that? Not everybody know what they're
But-
gonna do off the
So
rip.
therefore,
She was already grown as hell.
that's like a boy who cried wolf. By the time you actually tell the truth, what you really want to do, the person don't even really believe you no more. He's done multiple things, spending money on things that she just wanted to explore, but she never really wanted to do them. So when she mentioned it, he thinking, "Oh, this is another one of your things."
What did
man."
Harper want to do? Be a writer.
He stuck to the script.
He stuck to his whole entire thing when he wanted his
So if
passion.
that's the case, then why did, in that moment when they got into it, why did all his friends even tell him, you selfish? He was
Only
selfish.
one of his friends told him he was
No.
selfish was Merch.
No.
Merch was the only
Merch
dude
was
that
the
told him
only
he was
one.
selfish.
No.
Yes,
Only
he
reason why
was.
Merch said he was selfish because
He was mad
he was
about
mad
that
because he didn't
book.
like how he was being portrayed in the film.
Okay, so y'all don't see
and
him
he
as
was
being,
mad because everybody was downplaying him as a man.
so y'all didn't see him as being selfish in that movie?
No.
He would be selfish if he would have known. That would be make him selfish.
So you're
You don't
married.
know.
You're married,
Yes.
right? Don't you know when your wife is off without her saying it?
If she changed her demeanor, if she changed in how she moved,
Mhm.
she didn't. If my wife started doing stuff differently and moving differently, then I'm going to notice that.
Mhm.
But she did not. And
So no one noticed
and
on the trip
the
how.
counselor asked her.
But no one noticed on the trip how she kept wanting to venture on her own, do stuff on
She's
her own.
always done that.
She's always
No,
been
she
like that.
did.
She smelled food. She went to her. She smelled the food and was like, "What are you cooking?"
All she do is
It's
explore
just
the
that. That's all
island.
she
So
do.
Robin
She
is
explore
a
island.
free spirit.
Yes.
She just goes. with
Yes,
the
that's why she
flow.
wanted to stay in Harlem. She wanted to be
Act
in her
like a
community.
sign
She
for
wanted
her.
to protest. Harper is nothing like that. They are two totally different. But the thing is, what y'all getting confused, and that's why I feel like you was getting confused a lot. You was putting their issues together with the child. You gotta separate that. If we get a divorce, we gotta stop thinking about ourselves. We gotta think about what's best for our child. And what's best for our child is not her moving to
But
Ghana.
she felt that's what it was. Because
No,
the
she
child
felt
always-
because that's what she wanted to
Hold up.
do.
You want to
I
talk
didn't
about?
feel
You want to talk about
delicious.
selfish? That was the selfish act. Because
I
all
didn't
she
feel
did
that.
was talk about her when it came to Ghana. It was never that child.
So what
Paul-
should have happened? Wait till the child turns 18, then move to Ghana. That's when you're putting your child first.
It's, you
and
can't.
then
You're
go into your
completely
own thing.
stripping a child away from a father. Not only that, she talked about how great of a father he was. So why would you punish the child and not have both of her parents to go explore Ghana?
I just look at it as
That
women.
makes no sense.
Women deserve to be happy. I was brought up to where I wasn't brought up to it, but I seen where if the woman, the mother is not happy, the kids aren't happy, the household isn't happy. So I looked at her as wanting to find her happiness, which was best for her daughter.
No.
But
That's how I
sometimes-
looked at
When
it.
she
Sometimes,
said-
hold on. Sometimes there's a fine line between, what'd you say, selfish and happy.
Happiness.
I think that's a fine line sometimes.
Especially when you have a child.
I looked at it from the
can't look at
movie.
You can't look at you no more. The child, you
I
don't
get that.
know.
I'm
You
not
is
thinking about the
important.
child. I'm just saying.
problem.
From what I saw from the movie, I looked at it as she was finally stepping up and doing her own thing. She
That's
felt
cool.
she was being neglected by her husband, and she was finally just
So
stepping
in
up and doing her own thing.
2013 to 2023, you wait that long?
You
So
wait
there-
10 years.
So what's the main thing we talk about when people are so scared to have that word is what?
What? Accountability.
She got to be accountable. And not one time she pointed herself and be like, I didn't speak up on this for 10 years. And I expect this person is all of a sudden, no, that's her fault. She waited 10 years to express anything. So this dude's been out here busting his ass trying to make ends meet for them to live a certain life. And then you throw that in his face. So if he's home, he ain't shit because he ain't out there working. You ain't no man, you ain't provider. He's out here working, now you ain't shit because you ain't home with me. Where you gonna win? Where you win? Those are what things that men are dealing with by having to always be the provider. If my worth is just being a provider, I don't want you. If only thing
Yeah,
my
we
worth
had that
is
conversation.
providing for you,
But that's not all.
but that's
Yeah,
all
that's-
she was.
that-
That was the problem. He was providing.
No, it wasn't.
Robin's issues were Robin's
No, but
issues.
yes, that was a selfish issue. They were all about her. Now, one time did you look about the whole family?
Bro, she even said it in the deliberation when they was talking. After she said Ghana, the lawyers separated and then they were in the room talking. She said first, I want to move to Ghana because I feel like that is what's best for me. And then she proceeded to say, and I think it would be good for such
Her.
and such, for the daughter. But she was thinking of herself first. She did not think not one time tearing a child away from their father. And I remember when we was having a conversation, you were saying something as like, oh, he's fighting for, because like what happened later, he was like, he filed for custody, right?
Right.
And she got mad because he filed for custody behind her back.
Right.
So, okay, let's rewind. So you want to move to Ghana behind my goddamn back, but then when I go back, because the only way for me to keep my child is to now fight for custody, I'm going behind your back now. See, if you weren't being selfish, none of this would be happening. Everything.
If he would have paid attention to his family, none of that would have been.
But see, that's the thing. You keep going paying attention to your family. Now it's on the revenge thing now.
Yeah.
You keep going back to paying attention to your family.
She-
I was like, no, we are talking about keeping a child with its father. What is best for the child now? Y'all are done. If she want to go to Ghana, go to Ghana.
Yeah.
It's cool. We're not going to look at you as a bad mother. If that's what you feel like you need to do, then leave her here.
But what
I would
what mother in her right mind who's not a deadbeat mom is gonna do that?
What father, in his right mind is not going to fight for custody to keep his child near him?
But
Yeah,
what
you taking
dad?
my
But
child
why? Why couldn't he just have the mindset of I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna make a way to see my daughter, like he did at the end of the movie. He finally came to
No,
his
he
senses.
didn't.
He did.
No,
He finally
Baby,
said,
do you really
"Y'all
think that
let's
that's what
go."
he wanted? He was
That
happy
may
in
not
that
be what
moment?
he want, but
You know how
what
crazy that
man?
sounds?
But what man would strip his little girl from her mother?
What woman would strip the little girl from their
her
father?
Okay.
Question,
That's what I'm saying.
Someone has a question.
Hold on, real quick. What you got?
Well, no, I have to say, the little girl didn't even want to go.
No,
cried.
she didn't.
She cried on the way, leaving.
In the car.
She did not want to
I
go
think
with
she cried. She didn't cry. She cried because she was leaving.
she didn't wanna leave her
cry
dad.
because
She didn't want to leave her father.
because we going.
Babe,
That's how I looked at
She
it.
cried. Of course, how you looked at
What
it.
lens are you looking at the movie
Kids
from?
cry all the time.
Babe,
No,
so
she was
that's
right.
let's
She
you
told
you
her
are
that
very
she
close
didn't
with
want
your
to-
father.
Right.
She told
You
her
are
that she
very
didn't
close
wanna
with your father.
Right.
Let's put you in that predicament.
Okay.
Your mama's going to Ghana with you, and you're leaving your daddy.
Right.
You just crying because you just leaving your dad, or you also excited to go to Ghana too?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Child,
I would have been
please.
excited to go,
You need
but
to-
in that moment when
You
I'm
lying
leaving, I'm
your ass
sad
off.
because I'm leaving my
What?
daddy.
You are lying
What
your ass
lens
off.
are you watching this movie from?
Exactly. From a woman that was not being treated right instead of just
You
a
worried
woman
because you worried
take-
about the woman, and that's not what that was about. It was about the child.
That's
Their
what I'm
relationship.
telling you.
Maybe
relationship is done.
Maybe I don't have that because I don't have kids.
Their
I didn't look at
relationship
it.
is done.
I didn't even pay attention to the child.
I don't really feel like you need to have.
That's what she did.
Yeah.
She was
I
selfish.
look at
She
it
didn't
like
pay attention to
She
the
didn't pay
child.
attention to the
was being
child.
neglected the whole
And then
marriage.
the worst part about it was after he closed the door to the car, he begged and pleaded with her to stay. I will do anything. Just do not take my daughter away from me. Do not do it. And she said, this is what's best for us. Even though she was really mean, that's what's best for her. And then what did he do? He walked inside, cried his ass off, ain't did shit. Friends came over, kicked him because they know he was in a bad fucking state. Anytime a man that is trying to be a father or is a good father and child is not trying to be away from them at all. And just like a woman, just like you keep saying, how can a man tear a child away from the mother? It's the mother. You don't take a mother out of a child's life. But it's like you try to make it seem like a mother trumps a father, and it doesn't. They're both the same. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
You don't.
As a woman.
That's fucking.
That's
crazy.
messed up.
But
That's
it's a-
messed up.
As a woman, I don't because
Why? Because y'all birthed
I've heard
them?
in my
Why? Because y'all give birth to them?
I believe that a woman and their child have a unique
it's different.
bond. It
Nigga,
is
we have a
unique.
bond with our children right now. They're in our dick.
No, and
Every
100%. It takes
unique
two.
is one, but saying that they're not equal is fucking crazy.
Right, and that's what I'm
No,
saying.
not
That would make a nigga mad.
No, not equal. I'm talking about like how Shanique is putting it. It's a different bond. That's what I mean by
So
it.
why is it easier for a child to be to you? Oh, he can go see her whenever she wants to, but if he's threatening to take custody, oh hell no, you a fuck nigga for that. So
Because
him
he's trying
taking the child away from the mother is him being a fuck nigga, but her taking the child all the way to Ghana away from the father is not her being a fuck
Think
nigga.
of it in these terms.
It's different.
Think of it in these terms. When a woman is pregnant, she cannot leave that child, correct? Like if she's going to go through with the birth process, she is not going to be able to leave that child. A father can walk away at any point in time, can he not?
And I told you that.
Can he not?
What does they got to do with it?
What?
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying-
what? Yeah, that's
Please
what I'm saying.
finish and make this make sense for me.
To where it's a different mentality. It's a different bond. That's the only way I can say it.
How many women have given their children up for adoption?
No, I'm saying if you...
Because women can walk away too if they want to.
A woman
Just like
in
you
that
said.
right mind.
Pause.
Every place to get adoption is because a
Pause.
woman has given away her child.
Exactly. So just like a man can walk away, a woman can give her child up for adoption. A woman can abort the child before the child is brought to term and don't even have no decision.
But do you
a man have
understand
no
it
decision.
is different?
It's a
Huh?
mind thing.
No.
Y'all think it because
the
it's coming from y'all body.
I'm okay with the difference, but I'm not okay with thinking
I'm
one
not
is
saying-
better than the other.
no,
Like she
and
just is.
One is
No,
okay
that's
to
not
take
what
away
I
from the
meant.
That's
other.
what you said.
She
That's not what
retracted
I meant.
Okay.
I was meaning the bond. That's what I meant. Y'all don't have that. Like, okay, when a woman finds out she's pregnant, a woman in her right mind, not a woman that's confused, when she finds out she's pregnant, it kicks in then. For men, it normally don't kick in until the baby is actually here. That's what I mean.
Let's talk to a father.
Hold up. One, you're speaking from something you can never be.
Right.
So no, that's
So no, that's not true. Because that's why I said let's ask them all.
Most men say that. Most men say.
You know that we have to
even.
even we're moving so damn different off the rip because you are pregnant. Oh babe, let me wait for you. Sit down. Let me move. You can't eat this, can't eat that. We get the damn appetite that y'all get. We get cravings like y'all, and we don't even have the baby.
Because y'all crazy. I'm just kidding.
Like
no, but
there's the
but think
same
about
as
it.
the energy and the bond that we have just as well.
But
it's just different.
Making sure everything is taken care of before the baby even arrives. Making sure I got enough money.
It's
Making sure I'm
still
Okay.
different,
It's
correct?
Of course,
It's different.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, when a child, it's not a difference from when one gets taken from the other.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's cool if the child just stays with the mother, and that's why I say the court system made that shit okay. Because it's like, oh, a court system would never. It's very hard. That's why I say when he filed for custody, it's very hard to separate a child from
the
its
mother.
mother
Correct.
legally, because you got to prove without a shadow of a doubt that she's unfit or ill with mother and all this type of stuff. But it's easy to take a child away from the father when the mother's ready to have it, because everybody sympathizes with the woman. But it's like, bro, it's equal. The love, if he's a good father and you got a good mother, the love for it is equal. The bond is equal.
And unfortunately, how things as you would explain is the things that men have to deal with all the time because you're worried about the relationship and not the child. And see, the woman holds that against the man when they don't want to be with the woman no more instead of focusing on the child. And that's why you have so many unfit dads out here, you thinking now, because the mother won't even allow the dad to see him. I know so many dudes that they didn't even know that their dad was in the same damn city because the mom held him from him. Like, that is ridiculous.
And
like,
then the crazy part. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
we can't do, it's like, don't get me wrong. Most of the deadbeat niggas I know, not on child support. Most of the good niggas on child support.
Well, the one reason why they might not be on child support is because that would give them rights to the child.
No, they just don't want it. They leave out the kid's life. You got the deadbeat niggas to be the ones that get away with the shit. It be niggas out here really trying to help their kid. But no, she put him on child support because she mad because he don't want her. It's no more about them two no more.
That's what,
it's about the kid.
Actually, what I was saying.
It has nothing to do with
Because you
their
kept going,
relationship.
you kept going back to what makes Robin happy. Robin's been enduring this for so long. It's time for Robin to get hers and all this type of stuff. Cool, Robin, go get yours. But when it comes to this child, nigga, we gotta decide what's best for her. Damn what you want.
Yeah,
damn what he wants. What's best interest for the child? And the best interest was not taking that child away
It's never
from
the
her
best
father.
interest. Not taking her to Ghana. To put it like this, how many people?
And then she talking about, oh, I can leave it open, like, cause you was like, oh, he can come see her whenever he wants. Who is just hopping on a plane like
to
that? Go to Ghana every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Child, please.
And you said that he should make a way. Like if
He'll make a way.
Make a way.
Okay, I guess I feel this way because of how I was brought up. I know that that's what my dad. If something happens between my mom and my daddy,
Were you in Ghana?
and my mama decided to move wherever she wanted to.
No,
Yes,
I know whenever she wants to. Ghana.
Okay,
Ghana.
we can go over there.
It'd be different.
Over there.
Let's put this on the
Let me
table.
finish. Dang, you just be ready. She moved me anywhere she wants to.
Okay.
Yes, my daddy is going to feel away as he should. I'm not taking away from men feeling away. You should feel away. But at the end of the day, my daddy has that mindset that he's not going to take me from the mother of his child. He's going to make a way to make it work. Just like what he did in the end of the movie. That's why I have this
didn't do
mindset.
that.
But he did.
No, he didn't.
Your dad
She's
is-
surprised and brought the baby there.
Your dad-
No, I'm talking about when he finally said, "You have my blessing for moving."
He was just being a bigger.
He was
fucking
being a
person.
bigger
Okay, and that's
person.
cool, but
Okay.
y'all jumping down my throat when I'm saying that's how my daddy would have been.
Okay, check
That's
this.
what I'm saying.
Check this.
That's why I feel
Where did
this
your
way.
mom take you from? How far away your mom took you from your dad?
No,
My parents
she
still
said
together.
she
That's
said
what I'm saying.
hypothetically. She said
Hypothetically.
So
hypothetically.
therefore, you're guessing. You just
No, I know.
insinuating.
No, by my
No.
how my daddy is and his
No.
character,
Yo,
his traits.
no.
I know.
No.
You know how much I love my
We can literally
kids?
call my daddy right
Your
now.
dad can tell you whatever.
I would love to do that. Would you like to do that right now?
I'm not calling my
It's
dad
totally
that. Oh,
different
okay.
when something happens compared to what you're saying. Like
Okay,
you know,
that's
it's
fine.
not.
This
It's
is-
not
this is
about if your dad will try to make the effort to do it. Do you know how physically impossible that is to do? It ain't about if you will make the effort. That's not feasible for people to do.
Okay, I have a question. What makes this any different than a parent working, is remote the right word? Like away from the home, where they're going to be gone for a few months.
That's what I
and
was
come
getting
back.
to. If she had wanted to move to another state in
No,
the
even
U.S.,
if it's Ghana. If he's going on a work project for 3 months at a time, and it could be for years on end, but it's 3 months at a time, then They come back for a few weeks. They
So
go
people
back
in
and
the
work.
Because
military.
when he was doing that, he was off working.
He was-
I don't know how long he was
So
gone
what
for.
makes it different?
Because he's
is what I'm
coming.
saying.
One, because he's coming back, and two, he's providing. He's working. What is Sanaa doing in Ghana?
She
What is she-
obviously will be working.
Yeah.
She's
No,
not gonna-
she-
She didn't have nothing. She just wanted to move to Ghana.
but she went and she's
To do
obviously,
what?
To do
she's
what?
obviously working.
Did she express at any point in time during that movie what she was going to Ghana
So
to
y'all
do?
thought this woman was going to just get up and just not have a house?
That's
and
exactly
not
how
have-
she made it
doing the
seem.
whole damn show.
That's exactly how she made it seem. She did not say one time what she was going to Ghana
Put
to
like
do.
this.
She just wanted to go to
They
Ghana
just
to be in
didn't-
Ghana.
They just didn't shine light on that, but I'm sure she
So
had
all we can
everything.
go off is what they shine light on. But we talking about the movie, not what we think the movie went to, right?
Well, she
Okay.
obviously had a place to live.
And then,
Therefore, she
and-
was obviously making money.
So where you see that? Because the whole time she was in Ghana, she was outside.
They obviously had.
they show pictures of her protesting, doing community
Y'all are
service. Come
annoying.
on, bro, stop. Did she even have a job? What was her job?
How many times you see her working there?
I mean, they only showed her there once.
No, to my period.
Like in the whole entire
They
series.
showed
of
two
this
Either
man.
way.
scenes.
How many
of her
times have
working.
you seen Sanaa Ward actually work an actual job?
Either way, I'm sure
when
she.
she was doing her meal prep stuff.
No, she was getting ready.
I'm sure she got a pretty nice penny from the divorce settlement.
Yeah, for sure. He
Well,
gave her.
he gave her.
And I'm sure she's going to be getting a pretty penny for child support.
Mhm.
So in Ghana, I'm sure she could make it off of that, even if she wanted to.
So
So, the
you-
child would be taken
So
care of.
therefore, you thought to get up to go to Ghana to be supported by me.
I mean, but hey.
Get the fuck
That's
out
cool. No, hold on. Is that cool?
No,
She
I'm
did?
just saying.
That's what.
I'm saying that could have been her plan.
So
We
is
don't
that
know.
if that was her plan? That's a cool plan.
Every part of that was selfish and not taking accountability from
And then let's talk
beginning
about something
We're
else.
too-
end.
Let's talk about something else. A lot of women were saying, like in comments and putting like, when they had that. So after she came to the apartment, mad at Harper or whatever, they was having that whole argument.
No.
She left, and Shelby, that
Coming
was
in.
good.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I love that part. That was good.
That was
I
So
forgot what
Shelby was talking to Harper like, can you having basically your mentality? Can you not see how separating a child from its mother, you just don't do that because a mother knows what's in a child's best interest.
Which is
And
cool.
that nigga came with the ultimate gah, 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 gah. When he said, so y'all know what's in a child's best interest. So it was in the best interest for Kennedy not to know her father for 10 years. That was in her best interest.
Shotgun.
That was in her best interest. So excuse me if I disrespectfully disagree. That's the first time I ever heard that, and I'm gonna use it.
That was your
Disrespectfully.
first time hearing it.
Disrespectfully disagree? Hell yeah, that was my first time.
That was your first time hearing that.
That was my first time hearing disrespectfully.
Disagree.
I hear respectfully.
I respectfully disagree. I've
I
never
hear
heard
that.
somebody say disrespectfully
Respectfully
disagree. And then the worst part about it was
Her husband agreed.
her husband agreed. And I appreciate that because instead of him trying to just automatically have that, let me defend my wife like merch, dumbass. Because Candace shouldn't have stepped her ass in there to begin with.
Why he gets clowned in the first place? Why he was
Exactly.
mad. But go ahead.
And Candace knew she shouldn't have. That's why she didn't say shit when he said, Candace, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Hold on, you're not going to talk to her like that. I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to my wife. Exactly. So when women say, a lot of women say, yeah, we know what's in the best interest of our child.
Do you
But
believe
you using that.
Do you believe
one
that?
scenario.
There's a lot of
And nobody
scenarios. That's
said-
just one.
No one disagreed with you on
Do
that
you
one,
believe
though.
that?
What?
Do you believe that
That
women
women
have,
know what's the best interest for a child?
A woman in the right-minded woman. Yes, Shelby obviously is
She
not a
knows.
right-minded
She knows
woman.
more than the father. What's best interest?
I say she takes more consideration. So she takes it more into consideration. She thinks about it more.
So
That's
dad
fucking
doesn't
crazy.
think. So it's not equal that a mother and a father think what's best for their child equally. It's a mother thinks more what in the best interest of
Hold
her
on.
child.
A mother.
That's
Say it
crazy.
Like,
How do you feel about that one?
That's wild. As a mom, how you feel about
Yeah.
that?
That I think if you're saying a woman in a right mind, a man in a right mind is gonna have the same best interest as a child. I don't think that a mom has more than what a father should. Now a deadbeat is different, but both of you have good parents. No, a father is not gonna have less of an interest, the child's interest at heart than the mom.
I think it could be scenario based as well.
Mhm.
Different situations, like go deal with your son and go deal with your daughter type thing.
Okay, but,
But
we're talking
in
about taking
general,
out
yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah,
in
we're talking about
general.
best interest. Like when it comes to best interest, that's called parenting. that you're
Correct.
talking about.
And most of the time, a
That's
good
just parenting.
woman and a good man, they're
They're
going
like
to
Do that together.
yes, and they're going to talk about it, and then they're both going to collectively agree on what is in the best interest of their child. It's not going to be like, okay, well, mine's better. No, mine's better. Even if they did have that, they're going to speak about it, and they're going to pick, okay, well, you know what? This is what we're going to do because, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to collectively come up to an agreement. They're not just going to take or feel like, oh, well, mine's better than yours, so, and since I'm the mama, I'm just going to go with it.
And what you do with that is it becomes like we was talking about earlier, parenting. That's if I'm talking to my son, my wife doesn't know how to teach my son how to be a man.
Right.
I don't know how to teach my daughter how to be a woman.
Right.
So therefore, there's just no boundaries I won't step into and I'll allow a woman to do that. She shouldn't step to and allow the man to do that.
So let's
So-
bring that back. Did Sine think because it was her daughter?
That's
she could do a
that's
better
taking
job?
a child away from the father. So that's not parenting. You're stripping the child
Because
away from the
we can go to other scenarios, like if we talking about movie based, Boys in the Hood. What did what was his
Angela
name?
Bassett.
Angela Bassett took her son to go live with her father.
She said only a
Why?
man can
Because
teach him
I
how to
can't
be a
teach you
father.
how to be a man. Only your father can do
Yeah,
that.
she did.
Okay, but at the end of the day, besides a split household, it's best mother and father are equal. They're equal.
100%.
They're equal. Women need to get off this, oh, a mother is more important than a father. No, she's not. Just because she carries the baby to term and all this type of stuff and she has that bond when he comes out, they hold and all that type of stuff. No, nigga, we got that. We looking like, man, that's my baby right there. That's my baby.
You right over there?
Help her. Somebody help her.
Nah, let her choke. She choking on this truth.
Milk. Give her some milk. Oh my God.
I'm spitting so many facts that she is choking.
Choking
She
on
is
it.
literally choking on it.
Balls.
I hear what you're saying, and I think the way I do, because I'm going off of my household. Like I don't look at other scenarios. I don't know.
So
people.
your mom is more important than your dad in your household?
No, but when it came to more parenting and more, that came from my mama. Like my daddy was the one, he's going out, he's working. My mom was the one that was doing the discipline, doing the teaching when it comes
You don't
to
think
like.
your mom ever conversed with your father before you were disciplined?
No.
Hell
No.
That shit's crazy to me.
No. Cause my daddy never. That wasn't my daddy's role, and it wasn't my daddy's role because I'm a girl. My daddy taught me, and I want to do that with my kids. If I ever had kids, no man should ever discipline and whoop his daughter.
Y'all lost
And
our
we didn't
fucking
do
mind.
that. My mom always whoops me. My
Yeah,
dad
lost
never
our
whooped.
fucking mind.
My dad never put his hands on me. And I think if he ever did, it would traumatize me.
That's crazy.
To me, I consider it as traumatizing.
I mean, I can't remember my daddy ever spanking me either.
Like
I can't
my
wait
daddy
till y'all
never-
have kids.
I know it's okay. You being a father, I know it's hard.
You
Is it
spank
hard
you?
for you because you have a girl?
Yeah, I spanked a
Like
before.
spank?
No, I don't have to. I've never had to really whoop my kids like that.
Okay. Same with me. That was my
my daddy
situation.
never.
But if you had to,
But when discipline comes, it don't just be one thing. Gloria will hit me up. I'm gonna talk to Gloria. Like that parenting is this. Parenting is not one person just doing it. And another person has always been okay with it.
I mean, I think
That-
it really depends on the
that-
household.
Yeah, because my household, that's how it
not
was.
that's not parenting.
No, it
It
can.
was still
parenting is
parenting.
plural. That's
No,
not singular.
because
parent
if
is
the
singular.
dad is supporting
Parents
the mom's
is
decision, then it's.
But how you gonna support a decision that you don't know?
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. You have to converse with each other.
Because
If you're constantly making a decision and the other person don't know the decision, we're just not gonna be okay with each decision.
No, if
You
it's,
gotta have to talk
if
about
it's
it.
unique with Miss Curfew last night, I took her phone for 2 weeks. Dad says okay. It's after the fact. The mom did it. Dad supports it.
But I may not support it.
let's just,
Okay, but then at that point, that would be up to them.
That's why the discipline should never come.
But let's
from
make it
one
more
side.
simple. Just like Kevin Hart was saying, he come home from work, the wife instantly say, "Get in there and go fuck that baby up." Are you just gonna go fuck that baby up, or you gonna ask, "Why am I fucking
Be like,
my
what?
baby
What
up?"
he do?
You asking what he do.
Yeah.
Therefore, we having a conversation as to why you asking me to go discipline my child.
But that
But
was
that's two
never
different
Yeah, that was
scenarios.
never my household. I already done got my whooping. My dad.
Man, we already said your dad's a different being.
And that's why I think the way I
Okay, and that's
how
cool.
my
That's
household
cool,
was.
but
That's
like,
not the norm.
That's not the norm. Let's just
Once
say.
again, I'm not the norm.
Hey, hey.
We know.
I felt.
Ain't no
I thought it
norm. That's norm
was.
in White House.
No. But that's the whole point of us having this conversation, because you were so gung ho. I mean, Do you still feel like, after having this conversation, do you still feel like Sanaa was in the right?
I
It's
never said she was right. That's where you be so ready to argue.
Everything you said was like she was in the
No,
right.
I never said she was right. I'm just saying her decision and how she was thinking, I could see that because that's how my household would have been. I did not say her decision was right. But
So
You said you was okay with her decision.
okay,
Yeah.
I related to it because I knew that's how my household would have
everything you said was pretty much that decision was right up here.
been.
That's
No.
why I'm
think
like, you
she's
talking about I be ready to
She wasn't
argue,
right.
nigga. You're saying she was right. She's
No.
okay for taking her
No,
daughter
I
to
think
Ghana.
she's saying there are some valid points in the decision that Robin made.
That might be what you
However-
said first.
Well, I never know how to articulate stuff. But that's what I was saying.
I'm like,
that's
you
how-
say I'm ready to argue. I'm like, no, clearly. you
That's
said
how it
it.
would have went down in my household.
Okay, another part of the movie. When Morris Chestnut found out his son was him, them, and
He
they.
was
He
non-binary.
was wrong.
Non-binary.
He
Who was wrong?
He was. Morris
that.
Chestnut was.
What's his name?
Are you saying that because you're a black man?
I'm saying that, come on,
What the
man.
fuck does that got to be with him being a black? What's race got to be with
Because
it?
when it comes to coming out and being like transgender or whatever you want to be, it's normally a bigger issue in the black household.
So white fathers don't have problem with their
It's
sons
not.
being
It's
gay.
not as bad.
No,
That's why.
that's all. It's just because what you see.
That's why. That's why.
Thank
in
you.
the-
What you
no, that's why. Remember when you said why are all these men claiming that they're gay but they have kids? Remember we had that conversation?
Mhm.
And I said because when black men were growing up, they didn't have that environment where they could just be gay, so they had to hide it. So they was out here sleeping with all these women when they really gay, and then when they get grown, they got 3 kids, but now they're gay. Because in the black community, it's not something that's talked about. It's like you don't do that shit. You don't do that gay shit. That's why. So he was wrong.
Okay.
I don't believe he was wrong.
He was wrong.
I
I
would
believe
have
he was wrong.
handled
I think he reacted.
He reacted how 90% of dudes.
How a father who thought he was raising a man would react.
No. Okay, that's just like if you walk in on your niggas fucking a bitch. How you gonna react?
I'm going to kill him.
That's how he reacted when he walked in the act. He caught it in the act. You're not thinking, hold on, son, let me talk to you.
Well, first of all, he saw the video and then
Yeah.
he walked in on
Well,
that.
you catch it in the act like this shit. Duck face. No. No. I'm not going to have no calm, easy. I'm on your ass. Off the
But
rip.
why? Why are you on his ass about it?
Because you out here dressing like a bitch.
Why does that bother
So,
you?
Because he's a man.
so do you love him less?
No, I don't like him, but I love him.
So because he dressed like a woman, he's no longer a man?
I can love you and don't like you.
I'm glad. Hey, Denzel Washington taught us that in Fences.
My job ain't to love you.
My job ain't to like you.
Love
It's
you.
to love you.
I cannot like you. I
So
don't,
because he dressed like a woman, he's no longer a man.
He no longer has
clearly, I
value
want
to
to be
you.
one.
But he no longer has value to you at that point.
He don't have value to me as a man when you're trying to be a bitch. No.
So if he decides, okay, I'm going to act like a man from here on out and be unhappy.
No. You want to be gay, whatever. I don't give a damn. Do you think? But to act like a woman when you're not, your DNA ain't changing, boy.
But he never said he wanted to just be a woman. He was
He-
both. That's why he was they.
Who the fuck is they, them, and how, who, where, why?
They is because sometimes he thinks like a woman, sometimes he thinks like a man. That's what they mean.
Okay. So I think like a vigilante. I'm Batman. That's why I want y'all to
I'm
dress me
Superman,
now.
nigga. Let's go say the
I'm
word.
a fucking Arkham Knight.
Justice League Assembly.
Matter of fact, when I want to go apply for a job, I'm a middle-aged white man with 800 credits.
I'm going to put when they ask for
Fuck outta
gender,
here.
I'm putting female.
Okay.
Yeah, get the
Can.
fuck out of
Am I
here.
gonna get that fucking job? No, I'm not.
Yeah, you probably will.
No,
Would it? Because I lied on my application.
Yes.
I already told a lie.
That's not
It
a
depends
lie.
on the
That is a
company.
lie.
That's not a lie because that company they can't ask you. You look like a dude. I think you're a man. They can't.
They
do
can
that.
ask you where the
First of
fuck
all, they ain't asking. They already said in my babe.
They don't have to
They're
hire
already
you.
looking. As soon as I come in, so if I check on my application, I gotta fill out the application, turn in before they even see me. So I put female. They thinking they about to come talk to a female. So they call me in for the interview. I walk in straight like this, dude. On your application, it says you were a female. Oh, I like to check that. Okay. They not gonna say nothing.
Right.
They
They're
can
gonna hire
It
you.
depends on the
It
company.
depends
Man.
because some companies they
You already lied.
no because
Exactly.
some
I can't trust you. You
want
think you're a
that.
You
woman.
already lied.
Some companies want that. They want to show that they're
The Rainbow
down
Coalition.
with that. Yeah.
That's what people want that shit. If they have a gender.
It's just like
equality,
being black and
shit.
white.
That's
It's the same thing.
That's the reason why they have black, white, girl, boy, because they want to fucking know. If they didn't
Right,
matter,
but
they
if
wouldn't
you-
have none of that there.
But Corey's scenario, if you put white and you black, it's
So
the same thing.
I'm lying.
If
But
I
it's
go
the
to
same
an
thing.
interview and they thinking my name's Tom Ford and I put white and I go in there, Anthony Jordan, I'm black, denied.
Nigga gotta pull out my ID. They gotta have my social security.
Denied.
All this. Nigga, you're lying. You're
You
not who you
already
say you are.
lied.
We want most
I
of us
mean,
want honesty.
To be honest,
I'm not
but,
trustworthy off the rip.
but they cannot. If that's how you feel when
They-
it comes
I
to
ain't saying
them,
question
they can't question
Hey,
that.
We
They're
ain't
not
talking
gonna
about
question you, they're just not gonna
questions that.
hire
They
you.
can't call you a liar for that.
No, they're not. They're just not going
Well,
to hire you. They will act like everything is okay. They will continue with the interview
Right.
as normal, and you will just
But they
not
could
get
also,
hired.
but they could also hire you as well. You can go through that as a black man. You can put Corey Charles and be black, and they still may not hire you because you black.
True, but I didn't lie.
But
on
you
my
didn't lie.
application.
We're not talking about that. You already lied.
It's different if they really want to hire me.
It depends on the company. We'll leave it at that.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
It does
Gotta be a
depend on
very-
the company.
gotta be a non-binary company.
How you feel about the them, they, how, and where it?
I don't like pronouns.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I don't like pronouns. Like, I don't care. Like, if you gay.
Do you want to be a he?
Huh?
Do you want to be a he?
You're
I
not
am a
calling me by a pronoun. Though.
You're not calling me by.
We don't address each other as he.
Yeah, you do.
You call me
Hey,
Corey.
hey, he. How you doing?
Hey, what's
if
up,
I
you
say
know?
he's over
He's
there,
over there.
No,
that's a
but-
pronoun.
This Morris was talking about them and they as he was like talking about his son.
Right.
Yeah, so when he went to the
They
boy
is
screen.
Because he's two. Sometimes
Man,
he
ain't no
thinks like a
goddamn
woman.
two.
Sometimes he thinks like a man.
Man, get
That's
the
why
fuck
he's
outta
gay.
here. How many bottles is one or two?
That's one.
No, damn it, that's what it
If
is.
I
one.
win,
Them and they are plural.
No, you can't change the definition of something.
Him, her, singular.
What color is this?
no, I can say I'm not sure what they want.
What color is it?
It could be pink.
No,
or
what
light.
color
There's
is
a
it?
white strip.
Now, what color is
There's
that?
a white. There's a
Cherry
glare.
red.
Red.
This is when
But it's
women.
different.
Hey, Ed, why are you even doing this? This is when they go
Yeah.
trying to prove themselves
This
right.
ain't gonna be fucking blue tomorrow.
They ain't thinking logically at this point.
No.
They just prove man wrong.
You got a
Yeah.
Sharpie? You can
Prove
be
man
tomorrow.
wrong. Like, that's it.
But y'all are comparing this to cups.
No. Oh, he want to be them,
Not
they, and
people,
how.
not personality.
He don't even know what he is. He might be a cup tomorrow.
That's why he said they.
I identify
They
myself
them.
as a red cup.
That's you.
You got the hat.
They can be
Right.
Furbies. What? Furbies now?
Furby, yeah,
Motherfucking whatever they are, furries. You can be an animal or look with the little tail and shit. You can just be whoever the fuck you
All
want to
these
be now.
them days got too much dip on
We
it.
we comic book
Doing
characters.
it
I just think y'all are really reaching.
Reaching.
Because we're just talking about
They
genders.
reaching.
They're talking about genders though. They're not talking about
They
objects.
reaching.
Y'all are talking about objects, and that's a reach.
The genders.
Weird flex.
Who's there? Genders now.
Genders. That's
Genders now.
Gender.
Yeah, that's what the they.
Oh, you can do
them.
those? That's
Yeah.
that's cool.
That's a gender. So
furry-
they're starting to put that on applications now.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so you're a male, female, them,
They
they.
ask what you like. to
And they're
identify.
changing a definition of a woman.
Yes.
That's a thing.
They're changing the definition of a woman.
What's the
something that
definition?
you not create.
What's
you
the-
cannot change.
And God is
the
sitting here
definition
like,
of something you didn't create.
But you have a pronoun too, so it's
what's my pronoun?
he.
He, him.
We don't, but we do not revert to ourselves to that. We don't call ourselves that. We don't walk around he, him, and her.
They don't call themselves that either.
He,
When we
Morris
are
was just
using
doing
sentences,
it.
when we are using correct
he was
grammar.
using a sentence. When y'all use a sentence, you say he was sitting over there.
Which is one.
Right.
So you can't
So
say
his-
they.
His son felt like he's both. So
Felt like
they.
nothing. You can't be
You know,
two
that's called
people.
Identity disorder.
Hey, but that's at the end of the day, it's none of my business. I don't care if you're they, them,
But you hella defending them.
because it don't matter. Because that's why I'm defending it. Because it don't matter. It's not.
I don't want no confused ass
It's not
kid.
my prerogative. So I don't
It's
care.
hard enough being a kid, period. Not only being a black kid, you want to add them and
You
they
want to
to
add
the-
that them and they to the spectrum.
I don't. Y'all keep putting it on the kids, but the kids ain't the ones complaining. It's y'all old motherfuckers that be complaining.
Oh, what? Say, can you say that out loud?
It's the older generation that
No.
complains
Say
about
how you
it.
said it earlier. Y'all what?
Old motherfuckers.
Old motherfuckers. So we old motherfuckers.
You got a question?
I don't think. I think that they're just. It's going overboard.
Hold
It's
up.
like you
Nigga.
open the door for one thing, and then now everybody. Now you have to make things to fit everybody. You know how many people it is in the world? There is no way that we're gonna be able to accommodate everybody that wants to feel like
Yeah, thank you, by the way, Obama. Goddamn.
So now
It started
it's
with his
like,
ass.
so
Nigga, he did that shit
it's
just get elected. Stop it.
I mean, to have kids think that they're animals,
Like, get the fuck
or
out of
they want to
here.
grow tails, or I mean,
This
it's
is
just kind of
OG.
stretching. It's like it's going overboard. There's just no way, and now you people get mad when I don't want to conform to calling you
To
a doggy.
your.
I'm sorry. I'm
But
not.
who is
Thank
doing
you,
that?
Gloria.
Who is doing the animal
you.
part?
And then middle school there.
That's the thing.
Yes.
Exactly. Just how we be like, that's a thing. Just
I thought. Wait, pause. I thought we were only talking about them days. I didn't know there was people doing
But
the
no,
animal
yeah.
part.
that's what I'm saying. It go once you
They're
once you
still in
open the
school
door to
and
one
more
thing,
further.
it allows.
Okay, so that's
everything.
weird. I agree with y'all.
Yeah.
That part's weird.
But you're opening up Pandora's box.
So
the
that's what I'm
second
just
you
saying.
put
It's just
a
going.
feeling.
It's just started. Now they're trying to accommodate everybody. They're trying to add pedophilia to the LGBT community. Saying,
said
oh
that?
no, it's just
Yeah, they've been
it's
trying to
just
do that for
meaning that
years.
I'm attracted. It's called minor attraction. I'm just attracted to a 5-year-old.
minor
No.
attraction.
So tell me that. But the thing is, if you open the door and agree with one, you gonna have to agree with all. Because if you have a feeling that you're a man, have a feeling that you're a woman, you have a feeling that you're gay, they have a feeling that they like little boys.
I have a feeling that I'm 12 and I
So
can talk to
therefore,
this 12-year-old
when
little
you
girl.
open
and I'm
up that
35.
box,
Doing.
when you open up that box, it gets real big, and you're gonna have to start allowing all that shit. So that's why I'm like they're going too far.
So therefore, let R. Kelly out of jail because he might feel like he's.
you got a question?
I think,
Well, therefore he shouldn't be in jail. To be honest.
I think we all think that was a good idea. Clearly it wasn't.
So how about?
So how about we're gonna step away from this subject.
But next time,
We're gonna full back out.
We're going full for that.
wait a minute. I didn't say get off this subject.
How we gonna do the subject or not do the
This
goddamn
subject.
subject? Oh man, y'all know that's from Django. We being stupid.
Oh man.
Oh, that's where that's from?
know.
Yeah.
Y'all just so off on.
I was just sitting there
movies.
smiling.
But we old motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This shit came out of her generation.
He is.
Man. Anyway, we're in that subject on the they, them, how, where, and why. All right.
Let's say non-binary. That's the term.
I ain't saying
I don't
none
give
of
a shit.
that.
I just choose what I want to say, like they choose what they want to be. I don't want to say
Exactly.
it.
I choose what the hell I want to say, and
Well,
they
I have
and
If they can choose every damn thing, how come on? You can't say I want equality, but you want something different. You
We
choose.
just gonna chalk it up to niggas gonna feel offended and feel disrespected.
Yeah.
Ain't my
They
prerogative.
gonna feel offended anyway.
Don't talk to me.
That was Bobby Brown, right?
My prerogative?
Yeah.
It was.
I know it.
I do what I want to
I
do.
love that song. Bobby.
Yeah.
That.
Wow.
Now this is one like that I was going to talk about. It's going to jump out there. Just throw it out there. It's way off subject, way off topic. But I wanted to 5 top black movies. Top 5.
Oh, why are we doing
Top
that?
5 black movies.
Top 5 black movies.
Bro, that's a lot of black movies.
Give me
bro.
top 5.
Menace to Society.
Did you just say that you didn't see it?
Hold on. Boys
Boys
in the Hood. Yeah.
Yup.
By the way,
Coming to America.
Why you gotta point at
Pittsburgh,
me?
Texas, and Round Rock. So they probably don't know shit about what we're talking
At
about.
all.
Hold on. What was that? Coming to America. Okay.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa,
So
whoa,
we're at
we
3.
can take that one off. I ain't read.
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. What did you just name? Now we gotta agree as one. Coming to America. Everybody agree with that at least one? Top 5? Okay, I ain't gonna put it in there, but we're gonna come to America.
Bro, it's old, but I want to put it on there.
What's
Harlem
the-
Nights.
Harlem Nights, I can agree with that one. Harlem Nights? Harlem Nights? Life, definitely
Oh, yeah,
agree with that
yeah.
one.
I like the life.
I like the
I like
life.
the life. Wow.
Pan the camera on her real quick and zoom in. She liked the life.
Can you give me one part of life?
Like a scene.
Yeah, one
I'm
part.
the pappy.
Give me another one.
Okay, okay.
It's a scene, ain't it?
No, Shanique, hold up, no. Now Shanique gotta come up with one of her
Hold
own.
on. Is that the one where they're in jail? Or slaves? Or
I'm
something?
telling you a damn
Please.
Please?
Lord have
Holy
mercy.
shit.
They're in jail. Are they on the side of the road doing something? Some shit? No.
That's definitely.
I officially have my black
That's a
card
movie or
back.
no?
Both of y'all got y'all black card.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Wow.
I
Okay.
Slave.
You said all same
She
roots.
said I ain't slow.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I guess in a
Roots
way,
is one of the top
Roots.
5 all time.
Toby, if you don't shut your ass up.
Oh my god.
So we gonna go for sure. Life and Coming to America. We still got Harlem Nights on the boat because they don't even
I like the woods.
the woods.
Is that what it's called? Oh wait, woods. What is it called?
The woods.
Let's cut that.
The woods.
She must not be talking about like the woods.
Wood.
The woods.
Is it just
Oh,
woods?
It's just woods.
Oh, that
It's
was,
just the woods.
I knew about
You
me.
talking about
You talking about-
Tay Diggs and
Yeah.
I thought she was talking about
Inglewood.
Natural Forest.
You know, we need to turn this into Black Card Revolt.
Right?
That's right. I love the woods.
Y'all shit is getting destroyed right now.
Is
Was
that
that-
the one? Life is that the one where they were slaves?
All right, Life, Coming to America. What about House Party?
No. That was a
I've
fun
seen that
movie,
one.
but no, not a top 5.
That's not a classic.
Black
That's a
cinema?
classic.
Bro, black cinema, bro. Like, everybody.
That's a classic.
I understand it's a classic, but that's not going to be viewed as a top 5 out of all black cinema.
Training Day.
Mm-mm.
Are we talking about
As in,
Mm-mm.
like what kind of
Just
black?
black classic.
Loving basketball.
I'd vote that one.
Mm-mm.
Ooh,
That's tough.
that's one for all the females.
That's
though.
tough.
All the females love
Y'all just saying all the
basketball.
emotional movies. What about the comedies? Like, is that a part
I
The
of
love
it?
Best Man,
Brown Sugar.
John Q.
Brown Sugar. That's not black. Like
That's
I wouldn't
not-
consider
it's not.
that.
I wouldn't.
It's about a black father
No,
saving
I-
his son.
There
That
was a lot
would
of
be
white people in
black.
it.
Yeah.
It's a black movie, but it's on the cuff. It's on the cuff.
Paid in full.
Oh, Belly.
Ooh, that one's all the shooting and drugs and stuff, right?
God damn it.
What about New Jack City?
There you go.
Okay. There you go, baby.
Okay.
Alright.
I wasn't thinking that. Shit, is that the Nino guy? Nino?
Is that the...
G Money? Is it?
Don't you
No,
help
you
us.
cheat.
Don't you help us.
Using you heard for like Google and shit over there.
The black guy with the white wife? Who are you talking about?
What?
The black.
Jungle Fever?
The black guy with the white wife. That could be. That
Wesley
could be
That's
Snipes.
a lot of goddamn
Oh,
movies.
Wesley Snipes. No.
That's Jungle Fever.
Continue.
The black guy with,
With
the
the
white wife.
Black guy with the white wife.
Not you googling it.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Guess who's coming to
Sidney Poitier?
He
I
said,
guess that's what
guess
she's...
who's coming to dinner.
Is that what you're thinking about? She trying to look it up now.
Okay, what we gonna have the third? What we gonna have
What
the
you got in
third?
the top?
We-
one
Coming
and
to
two
America
right now?
Life.
So you say leave Harlem Nights off right now?
Oh, you talking about Coco and Iced Tea?
Oh, yeah.
New Jack City, girl.
I know, that's what I was trying to make
She was
sure.
talking
I
about
was right.
Iced Tea.
Oh.
But she was trying to figure out what
my God.
actor.
Don't be a menace? Hell no.
What about Friday?
Why would you even?
Friday?
Friday.
Friday. Don't be a
Just the
menace.
first one?
Don't be a menace. Is kind of
Why would
suspect.
you even hold? Don't be a miss inside by drinking the juice in the hood. Really?
That's a
like that
disrespectful nigga spoof to me. Bro.
Yes,
That's
definitely.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
There was a lot of shit disrespectful.
That was a lot. That was like the most
This tech
stereo.
guy.
It was
This
stereo.
tech guy with these.
Yeah, that was
Come
like.
on, bro.
It was like. It's a spoof of like I would think if white people would make fun of us. what they would
Wakanda
do.
Forever.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I do like that movie.
I like the movie, but I wouldn't put that.
Wakanda would be first before Wakanda Forever.
Oh, I haven't seen them.
Yeah, the
I
first
didn't know
one.
that
First
they
one,
were
right?
The
together.
first one. The first Black Panther would be before that one.
So we got those three.
Oh, I
Life,
got one.
Friday.
Mm.
Coming to America. What?
Creed.
No.
She just saying that because now she's just thinking of who's sexy.
What?
She trying to think of who got a black main character.
I mean,
I'm gonna need juice.
Baby.
Get presidents?
I love that.
Ooh.
Was that black?
I like that one.
Ooh.
What?
Set it
Damn.
off.
Set it off is a good one too.
Nothing but the Benjamins?
No.
What do you mean?
Nothing
No?
but the Benjamin.
Oh, wait, all about the Benjamins.
Nothing but the bitches.
I was so serious. All about
What
the Benjamins.
the fuck is going? Take a drink. You done had too many.
Can we take a break?
No. No. By the way, every time you say something stupid, it's called the hell no button.
Then y'all should have been
Y'all
took
can't
a drink.
No.
Who would say that was stupid?
Everything.
Nah, take that damn drink.
What about soul food?
What about
Soul
it?
food.
That's a black
That
classic.
is a very black class.
Brown sugar.
You said that one.
Did I?
Yeah.
Horse.
Oh, this is good. What is this?
Malibu. We changed it up for the day
I like that.
because we ran out of sweet meat. We drink too much of this.
Hey, sponsor, we need some more bottles.
Need some more bottles. Need some more bottles.
Bottle
Henry,
service.
Henry, get it up. Get it up. Okay.
Above the rim.
Oh, hell yeah. That's
Bro,
like
but that's not
like
gonna
a
be on the
dude-
top 5.
That's a dude classic.
White
That's-
man can't
That's
jump.
a dude.
Shut up.
That's what it's called.
Let's hold on. Let's give her.
Listen to the title.
Let's give her some credit. At least she got the title right. At least she got the title
That was
right.
already a struggle.
Let's give her
My
some credit
nigga
for getting the
said,
title
listen
right.
to the title.
That's a good
White man
movie,
can't jump.
though.
I got a black movie named White Man Can't Jump.
I'm done. I've said enough. Not you too.
I'm so fucking
I'm
done.
done.
Okay, we gotta get to 3 first. What's the main 3? We got,
Baps.
boy, shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bro.
He can say that, but I
Waiting
can't say
to
right now.
exhale.
You over there, goofy? Put that shit down.
Oh, wait till it comes pretty.
That was good. But that's a woman movie. Just like New Above the Rim would have been a guy's movie.
Why we can't have a
The
woman's
color
movie?
purple.
That's what I'm saying. We doing overall what would be.
Yeah.
The color purple was more
No.
funny.
Well, it wasn't a black.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be.
That's
It
not-
wasn't supposed to be, but it was.
Yeah, I
Love
would.
Jones.
I would like that one, but that's-
Jason Lyric.
that one's
I
fire.
like that.
Jason Lyric up there. Okay. Jason Lyric, raise your hand if you say Jason Lyric.
I wouldn't say all that though.
No,
You
2.
don't even know.
I don't know.
You don't even
You haven't
know.
seen that?
I don't remember.
You ain't.
The Nutty Professor.
Man, shut the fuck up.
That was a good movie.
It wasn't a real black classic. It was a
Juice.
I think we said Juice.
Good job.
Good job. Juice.
Poetic Justice.
Another one.
It ain't over Juice though.
No, Juice gotta be up
Juice.
there.
Juice is
Juice should actually I can see you on there.
Boys in the Hood gotta be up there.
no.
Bro, that was like one of the first classic.
Nigga,
black
that's the case.
movies.
I'd rather have Higher Learning than Boys in the Hood.
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
I love Higher Learning, but Boys in the Hood is like white people that watch Boys in the Hood.
Nah, but Higher Learning, white people watch that shit too.
Not as much, bro.
Bro, come on now.
But that's like a classic. That's like John Singleton classic movie.
Hold on. I googled top black movies of all time and Pleasantville popped up. What
Man,
is
get the
that?
fuck out of here.
Okay, it's too late with that.
Because they think about black and
The
white.
Butler.
The
That
Butler.
was not a good movie.
No,
What she said?
Pleasantville.
I'm saying
I've
it
never
popped
even heard of
up.
that.
I did not suggest
That's
that
why
one.
you need to Google the fuck alone.
How Stella got her groove back.
Hell
Hell
no.
That was a good movie.
That ain't gonna
No,
be
that
no top,
just shows women, but that's what y'all gonna be looking for
No.
when y'all get old and y'all
Okay, we gotta get this.
together.
How about Barbershop?
Gonna be lonely
No.
as hell.
Barbershop was good.
It was good, but that's not a top
No,
classic
that's-
movie.
No.
Coming to America, Juice,
Straight Outta Compton.
and Life.
The
That we
Five
need 2 more.
Heartbeats.
2,
The
ooh,
Temptations.
Ooh, I forgot about
Okay,
Temptations.
Shanique.
I love him. No, you Google.
Baby Boy.
No,
I like Baby
that ain't
Boy.
no top.
What's Coolie High? I've never seen
Coolie
it.
High's
What's
the
that one
shit.
What's
about?
that?
Oh,
If that's the case, School Days. Then
Yeah,
you
School
gonna
Days
go
don't
to
go better than High Cool.
In Too Deep.
No, but that's
That's
a good
LL Cool
movie.
J.
LM and Epps.
And that shit.
She about to say Drumline next.
Ooh, I like that one.
Stump the yard.
Stump
I
the
love that
yard.
one too.
I mean, that's
Look,
a good
yeah.
movie.
Okay,
Ooh,
2 more.
what's the one
New
with
Jack City.
Shanique, put your dang
Yeah.
phone down.
So New Jack City, Life, Coming to America, and what was the other one? Juice. We need 1 more.
Friday. I thought we said Friday.
We said a lot.
That would be Friday.
Friday
With
would probably be
Green
up there, bro. Yeah, because Friday's like, you can't.
It's so many of them.
White, but no,
All
but
of
the original. The first
No,
one.
I'm saying like black movies. So many like classic.
That's what I
black
said.
movies.
You just can't.
You have to do 10.
You
do
can't.
5.
Training Day by itself, bro. Just as far as like good, Django was a great ass movie.
Django
But that
was
was
okay.
that was
That's
a
not
white.
It was okay.
No, it was,
You can't put it in a black movie though.
bro. But that was a good ass.
It's a
fucking
great movie, but it can't be a black movie.
Okay, Bad Boys.
Hell.
No.
Oh, Bad Boys, yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Bad Boys.
Yes.
Bad Boys 1 and 2 alone.
Yeah.
Like, come
Praise the
on.
one that wins.
Shut your punk ass up. We're done talking to you today. Alright? Jesus. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and end this, man. Let y'all out here because we getting a little too crazy with this binary and binouns and Django's and we done fucked up. about 12
Highways and
minutes.
byways.
All that stuff, man. We love y'all. I'll be there and we out.
We out.
Bro.